of the land on which we are gathered and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I'd also like to acknowledge any sorry business that might be being felt in the community at this point in time. Welcome to the City Lifestyle Committee meeting of the 3rd of December. I declare this meeting open at 10:19. I would like to advise attendees in the room that this meeting is being webcast and audio recorded. We only just have quorum, so I can't have any more than one person leave the room at one time. So coordinate your bathroom breaks. We have quite a few leaves of absences. I'll go through alphabetical order. I have a leaves of absence for Councillor Bannon. Can I see a mover for Councillor Bannon's leave of absence? Oh, sorry. Oh, we're doing Councillor Bradley first? Okay. We've got a leave of absence for Councillor Bradley. Can I see a mover? Yep. It's been moved by Councillor Stamp, second by Councillor Raven. Show of hands. That has been carried. Okay, and we've got, hang on, I've got the old list here. Okay. We have a leave of absence for Councillor Fraser. Can I have a mover? That has been moved by Mayor Raven, seconded by Councillor Murphy. Show of hands. That has been carried. We have a leave of absence for Councillor Hiramiya. Can I have a mover? Yeah, that's been moved by Councillor Murphy. I've seconded. And can I have a show of hands? That has been carried. All four except the Mayor.
Abstain. If you're well enough to do social media, you're well enough to come to work.
I have a leave of absence for Councillor Bannon. Can I have a mover for that? Councillor St Ledger. I'll second that. And a show of hands. That has been carried by everyone in the room. And a leave of absence for Councillor Wilcox. Can I have a mover for that? That has been moved by Councillor Stamp, seconded by Councillor Raven. Show of hands. That has been carried by everyone in the room. Was that everyone? Okay. All right. There is now a motion displayed on the screen to confirm the previous minutes. And I'll read that out. That is that the minutes of the City Lifestyle Committee meeting held on the 5th of November be confirmed. Do I have a move of the motion displayed on the screen? That's been moved by Councillor Murphy and seconded by Councillor St Ledger. Can I have a show of hands? That has been carried by everyone in the room. I now refer to the declarations of conflicts of interest. Do any councillors wish to declare a conflict of interest today? There being none, I'll now refer to the report on today's agenda. So our first and only report is the proposed Logan Art Gallery 2026 exhibition program. This presenting officer is Mr. Leo Clayton, and he is supported by the galleries coordinator, Chris Benny. Is that right? Okay. Thank you, Leo.
Thanks, Brad. Through the Chair, good morning. Thank you, Mr. Chair, and good morning, councillors and Mr. Mayor. This is a highlight every year to come to council and present our gallery program for 2026. We always have a fantastic program every year, and after our 30th anniversary this year, I'm really excited by what we're going to offer in 2026. Joining me today, as Councillor Hall mentioned, is Dr. Chris Benny, who has been recently appointed as our gallery coordinator. I consider us very fortunate to have Chris on the team. He brings a wealth of experience as both a practicing artist and as a professional who's worked for many years, both in Queensland and around the traps. So yeah, very, very fortunate to have him. And also with us at the back is our Creative Industries Manager, Naomi Sands, who's here if we have any questions. So 2025 has been a significant year for the Logan Arts and Creatives scene. We've celebrated the gallery's 30th anniversary. We've delivered many outstanding exhibitions and programs at both the gallery and our Living Museum. Engagement has grown with firsts across the city and more touring, high-profile exhibitions than we've ever had before. We've also supported both establishing and emerging creatives for our Regional Arts Fund, and we see those opportunities growing into next year as well. And 2026 will be no different. we are determined that this program will continue to engage, inspire and position Logan as a creative destination in South East Queensland. So with a lot of pleasure, we'll hand over to Chris, who will take you through next year's program. Chris.
Through the chair. Good morning, Mr Mayor, councillors. I'm pleased to present the proposed 2026 exhibition program for Logan Art Gallery. In 2026, the gallery will present the artwork of 467 artists across 22 exhibitions. Excitingly, 80% of these artists are Logan residents. 17% are First Nations artists and 3% represent artists of national or international significance. The proposed program is as follows. From the 31st of January to the 4th of April, Afghanistan by Andrew Quilty. Andrew Quilty is an award-winning photojournalist and author, and this exhibition presents a powerful display of photographs captured during Quilty's years in the Afghan capital of Kabul from 2013 to 2022. Afghanistan explores the country's rich culture set against the backdrop of war and conflict. Quilty describes his work from this period as an imperfect portrait of time and place. His photographs skillfully balance moments of beauty and brutality, humanising the effects of war while inviting reflection on resilience, hope and the impact of conflict on everyday life. Afghanistan is a museum and gallery's Queensland touring exhibition presented in partnership with the artist and curator Ali Waterhouse. Counter Gaze. Counter Gaze is curated by Logan artist Shah Sawari in response to Andrew Quilty's exhibition Afghanistan. Counter Gaze features 3 female Afghan-Australian artists, Tamana Ali Zada, Razia Ghazal and Amina Quazem Zada. Also on display during this time, The Lingering Forgotten Things by Bethania artist Wavy Forest, Dissolve by Jill Sampson, Ordinary Days by Cindy Grimes, Your View, a Logan Community Photography exhibition, and Workshop Wonders, the 24th edition. From the 11th of April to the 13th of June, Logan Art Gallery will display 3 Echoes, Western Desert Art. This is an exhibition exploring the poetic notion of echoes, how metaphorically and metaphonically we can echo a thought, a sentiment, or a consciousness. Curated by celebrated curator, writer, artist and activist John Mundine, 3 Echoes showcases works by 57 acclaimed artists heralding from Igunti, Papunya and Utopia Aboriginal communities in the Western Desert regions of the Northern Territory. 3 Echoes is an initiative of Museum and Galleries Queensland developed in partnership with Karen Shack and Andrew Arnott. Also on display at the same time, Inner Dreaming, Spirit and Healing by Springwood-based First Nations artist Sally Tarea and World Environment Day posters. From the 20th of June to the 22nd of August, Where Do I Belong? Where Do I Belong is an environmental initiative that invites audiences to connect with the natural world by exploring Australian bird life and examining the impact of human activities on their habitat and survival. It aims to deliver an informative, engaging and inspiring message and call to action to prevent bird extinctions. Formed around 4 curatorial themes, Where Do I Belong places the work of local artists alongside internationally recognised Australian artists like Dal Catherine Barden, Fiona Hall and Ben Quilty to encourage audiences to actively participate in wider environmental discourse. Where Do I Belong is supported by the Queensland Government through Queensland Arts Showcase Program and the Regional Arts Development Fund. Also on during this period of time is the Uncle Reg Knox Memorial Exhibition. The Uncle Reg Knox Memorial Exhibition honours the legacy of celebrated Aboriginal artist Uncle Reg Knox, 1930 to 2020, and this features works solely by local First Nations artists. Also on display will be It's a Small World by Daisy Hill artist Tegan Giange and Inhabited, Anthromes of Queensland by Leanne Vincent. From the 28th of August to the 24th of October, Art Waves. Art Waves is a major annual art exhibition of artwork sourced from the creative and talented high school students from the City of Logan and adjacent areas. Now in its 34th year, Art Waves 2026 continues to recognise, promote and celebrate the creative excellence of young artists in the region. It also acknowledges the important contribution made by teachers and parents in nurturing these students' creativity. Also in this round is Ripple Effect, Out of Art Waves mentor exhibition by former Park Ridge State High School student Jin Wing. From the 31st of October to the 16th of January 2027, the gallery will host the Robin Dorr Young Visual Artist Scholarship Finalist Exhibition. This exhibition celebrates emerging Logan artists aged 18 to 35 whose practices reflect their cultural background. Established in memory of Robin Dorr, a respected artist and arts leader, the scholarship supports professional development, exhibition exposure and mentorship. Finalists participate in workshops and exhibit at Logan Art Gallery, with one recipient awarded a $7,000 scholarship. Also on display during this period, The White Portal by Bruce Reynolds. The White Portal explores change and memory through sculpture and 2D artworks. Bruce Reynolds uses linoleum and plaster in his work, and for Logan Art Gallery will construct a large sculptural gate to divide lino works from plaster reliefs. This split shows a journey between past and present, referencing suburban life, colonial history and ancient ideas. The exhibition invites viewers to reflect on transitions and time. Also on display are Holding Force by Eliza Adam, Logan's Run, an emerging artist exhibition by Kingston artist Sonia Coburn and Slacks Creek artist Andy Seong, Intersections Back and Forth by three Logan artists, Judy Constable, Vicky Kinderman and Robin Powell, and Flying Fox Woman by Rebecca McIntosh. And lastly, while I cannot provide their details currently due to their embargoed status, Logan Art Gallery is very excited to be working on two very special and important national level projects that will provide the community with exemplary cultural outcomes. I look forward to updating the committee with their details in the new year.
What an exciting lineup. Councillor Lane, you have a question?
Oh, I'm just really excited to know what it is. I hate secrets. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. Okay, so Chris, thanks very much for that. So 467 artists, 80% of them will be Logan artists, 17% Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander artists. I note that we had Auntie Shirley Collins, her grandmother's series opened up just a couple of weeks ago and it runs till this Saturday. Absolutely magic. The colours, the breadth and depth of her talent, her weaving, her paintings, everything is just spectacular. I love seeing so much things happening in our community, and I love that it's not just the art gallery, that it also extends to Kingston Butter Factory. I mean, who doesn't want to go and see art when you've got things like Harry Soul Man and Love Meteor? You've got disability drama workshops done by Endell Arts Factory and Christmas with ABBA and the Bee Gees and Christmas Actually at the Logan Entertainment Centre. We are a thriving art hub and the gallery is the core of that. So I just want to say a big thank you for the upcoming program. I think it's going to be magic. I know that our Logan elders are working on creating art programs that encourage Jarjums to come and learn their art culture. And if there's opportunity for us to assist in promoting that, I know that you work closely with Auntie Wendy Mott, but that would be absolutely magic. Just so that young people can put that on as a display as they start to do it and start to build their confidence, that would be magic. So thanks for your hard work and thanks for the year ahead.
Awesome. So we've got a question from Councillor St. Ledger.
Thank you. Probably more of a statement, Tony Hall, taking a leaf out of your book. I never miss an opportunity to plug some of the work we do in mental health, but we had Councillor Bennett and I had an event a couple of weeks ago, and art hasn't really been my thing, but we had an artist there, Brad Blaze, who was a speed painter and was absolutely outstanding, and the whole audience grabbed it. So this is not a plug for Brad, even though he was great. It's a plug for the fact that you see what art does for the community and how it brings people together. So it's just more of a congratulations, guys, and great work on it, and keep it up. Speed painters are fun, by the way, too. So I don't know anything else more about art, but good job.
That's one for art. Councillor Jackson. Oh, okay. Councillor Stamp.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As Councillor knows, I love the art gallery, so I do go there regularly. Absolutely love all the exhibitions that are coming out. Sounds exciting. Just one thing, can I ask, can we get a little bit of information about the suburb where these, I know you mentioned some suburbs where these artists live. It's just sometimes nice to connect with the ones that are in my division, just especially if that's all right. And also the schools that do the art waves, if you could just give a list of the schools, so again, we know what to look out for when we go there. That would be really appreciated, just so we know it's in our division. But looking forward to the year ahead. Thank you.
Through the chair, just on that great comment, thank you. Yes, we intend next year we will make sure that we communicate a bit more around what's happening in profiles of the artists for you, just to keep you more aware of what's happening both at the gallery and also at the Living Museum. Thank you.
Councillor Murphy.
Thank you, through the chair. Just a little bit of history and to sort of tell how old my daughter is. She was one of the artists that did art waves through school, and she was so excited. So this was about 15 years ago. I'm really glad that this continues. The students get a hell of a lot out of it. The teachers work hard with them, and it gives them that opportunity to look at the arts as well and what is really out there and happens. I know Sheridan really loved this whole process, and it was really inspiring. So I'm glad to see that it still continues. So thank you.
Yeah, it's an amazing lineup. I'm especially excited for the expedition for Uncle Reg Knox. I can remember being in university and seeing Uncle Reg's work. So he's not just a nationwide artist, he's an international artist, internationally recognised. And, you know, it's just fantastic that we have such a legend that was living and working in Logan. And it would be great to see his work. Okay, so do any of the councillors have any questions for the General Manager, Libraries and Creative Industries, Mr. Leo Clayton? No? And thank you. Oh, we've got to table our slideshow. So, all right, so the updated attachment 1 is presented on the meeting in relation to item 6.1 on the City Lifestyle Committee meeting held the 3rd of December 2025 to be tabled. Can I have a mover? Councillor Lane, seconded by Councillor Jackson. That has been carried by everyone in the room. I take it we don't have any questions for Mr. Leo Clayton, but we'll leave you here. We're not going to send you off. Oh, sorry, I'm all over the place today. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, there's a motion up on the board that the proposed Logan Art Gallery 2026 exhibition program as detailed in this report be adopted. That can be moved by Councillor Lane, seconded by Councillor Jackson. Show of hands. That is carried by everyone in the room. Okay, and let's get back on script. All right. We have no late reports. Does anyone have any general business for the Executive General Manager, Mr. Brad White? Councillor Lane.
Thanks very much to you, Mr. Chair. Brad, this year's been a year that's been a bit of a challenge when it comes to Division 2 facilities. And I say that with the kindest of hearts because your team have gone above and beyond to try and source innovative ideas that suit our community. So I asked for a set of chairs for our elders, and what I am getting is absolutely phenomenal storage facilities. I asked for upgrades for disability compliance for our first veterans homeless home, and what I'm getting is action that's happening really swiftly at an affordable price to the local infrastructure budget. The Compton Park rebuild, the team that are doing that, absolutely amazing work. And when I raise the issue of CCTV, they're onto it. I love it. It's absolutely magic. The Super Mega Skate Park, I'm going on a journey with Anita tomorrow, not in the same car, I don't want to traumatise her. But certainly she said, come and have a look at these as ideas. So the team is actually really spinning on a dime when it comes to working with me on local projects, and I'm very grateful for that, and I wish each of them a Merry Christmas. And I just want to say thanks to you for directing that team. It's been a really good year. Jackie and the CSL team, my goodness, what they do in our local community and some of the stick that they cop for it. They're a wonderful group of people, and the Animal Management Centre, I was down there the other day with the Mayor, and they're just awesome. All of the staff down there are just super cool, and as are the roosters and chickens that are there at the moment. They look like stoner chickens, honestly. But the team just goes above and beyond for our city, and I just want to make sure that we acknowledge that, particularly leading into Christmas when some will be taking a break, a much needed and well-deserved break. So thanks.
Okay, so I've got a little bit of general business. I'm going to remind everyone we've got the Christmas carols on Saturday. Okay, and we've asked the team to go to the top, and we've gone all the way there. We've got Rob Mills. Some people might remember Rob Mills from Australian Idol. He was my pick for Australian Idol. He's going to be there. We're also going to have Paulini, who's another favourite of a lot of people. We're also going to have the big red man himself, me. I'm going to be there as well, but we're also going to have Santa Claus as well. So, he was a very hard man to get hold of. Okay, he's very busy this time of year, but he's managed to make a commitment to come down to Logan, City of Logan Christmas carols. So that's going to be on Saturday. Starts at 3 p.m. It's at the Griffith University. So in a home base, Division 6, lots of parking, guys. Love to see everyone there. And in closing, as the Lifestyle Chair, I really want to thank the Lifestyle Directorate. Also like to thank Brad for all his hard work. If I ever look good up on here, it's because of him and because of these girls, lovely girls over there. They do a great job of keeping me on track. And a big thanks to the Lifestyle Directorate, because they've gone above and beyond this year. We've had a lot of movements this year, a lot of new positions going into different roles, and they've just embraced it. They've taken it on. So thank you for all your hard work from the team, and Merry Christmas, everyone. See you soon. And that is the end of the City Lifestyle meeting for the 3rd of December, concluded at 10:11. Oh, hang on, 10:41. Sorry, there's like a big new cloud items and conditions. 10:41. See you later, guys. Thank you.